morning, Delray Beach. I'm Amanda.
And I'm Jamil.
And we are here right on the water.
Yes.
The best place to start the day.
The Deck 84.
Oh, I like that. The Deck 84. All right. At Deck 84. I mean, this is one of those places you could come here and you just feel like it's just so serene.
Yes. It's not too many places along this stretch of the intercoastal that you can just pull up on your jet ski, on your watercraft or whatever it may be, grab a bite to eat.
Yeah.
You know, grab some awesome food.
Exactly.
Or have a drink.
Or sit here and watch them go by.
Watch everybody walk. Yeah, there you go.
You know?
Yeah.
Either way, it's a win-win here.
This place is always booming, I can tell you that.
Oh yeah,
It's
when I
booming.
moved back down here from New York, my dad was like, we gotta go to my favorite place, and this was it. And he was like, I like to sit here and watch the boats, and
I
it's a
know
good time.
I know people that live in Delray, and they will go ahead and launch their boat up in Boynton just to drive their boat back to Deck 84.
See, they needed to go somewhere.
Yeah, I know. I want to put the boat in the water and just drive to Deck 84. It's really cool.
So beautiful.
Yes. So you know what? I was going to tell you this past weekend, well, last Friday, we actually sponsored a meal for Poinciana Elementary. It was Teacher Appreciation Week.
That's
And
wonderful.
I was up cleaning chicken and everything the whole night. That's our first time actually doing something where we actually prepared a meal.
Well, yeah,
for
I
Teacher
saw
Appreciation.
even Lee was there.
Yes,
your whole team was there.
Yes,
showed
our team
up.
was there. Usually we would just cater. I mean, get a restaurant to come in and feed the teachers. But this time we actually, it was on a grill. Yeah.
Oh wait,
nice
you
chicken.
guys made the food too.
Yes.
Oh, I had assumed that you had catered and
We had the grill
wow,
out.
you really committed. Those teachers were really appreciated.
So it was a lot of fun. I have to say,
that's wonderful.
Being there with those kids, it was sad because the teachers had a wonderful meal, and we were walking past all of the kids, and the kids are sitting there eating their little carrots and the little
juice box, and they didn't get that grilled chicken.
Hey, I want some. So
Aww.
I was actually giving some kids some food off to the side.
He wasn't doing anything.
Yeah.
There's nothing to see here.
Not at all.
Oh, that is so sweet.
The principal was like, "How does he have barbecue sauce all around his mouth?" I have
We
no
don't
idea.
know. Nobody knows.
No.
But I think that's one of those things that teachers have such an important role and shape the lives of so many people, and a lot of times aren't appreciated
I
like
can
they
say it's
deserve.
really, especially in the public schools right now, like there's a lot of stress on a lot of teachers.
Yeah.
They have a shortage of teachers right now in the public school sector. So anything that we can do to just let them know, the ones that are there, that we truly appreciate you, for what you're doing for our community. So it's
Absolutely.
Really big. Yeah.
And it was Mother's Day.
Mother's Day.
I hope you were good to your wife.
Yes, Mother's Day is always a great.
Yeah.
Because you a lot of times, moms, they're running around doing all of the nitty gritty for the kids, and they rarely ever feel appreciated. I'm not saying, I know, Marissa's an awesome mom.
Yes.
For the kids, so
she's running around all the time. She's cheerleading for football herself.
With that, and just to let her know that we appreciate you as a family, which we did, and then at the same time, even just for my mom, my mom's up in Georgia, but however she knows that we love her. We don't see her all the time, but she comes down every once in a while. And it's to really a lot of women really help mold and shape me growing up. So I have to say Happy Mother's Day to all my sisters, my aunts, and everything.
Yeah.
So, and also to you. Happy Mother's Day to you as well.
Yeah, well, I think we like to celebrate anybody who helps shape anybody on Mother's Day, because a lot of people, it's a hard day. So we try to make it, if you're a plant mom, if you have a friend that you hang out with that's little, whatever it is, to all the moms.
Nah, I totally agree.
But we have such an exciting show today. So many fabulous guests.
Yes.
Should we start?
Let's go ahead.
All right, you want to bring the first guest on?
Well, every time I see this young lady, it's crazy because she's always wearing green.
Always. And luckily, she looks good in green.
Yes.
Imagine if green was not her color. It would be really terrible for her.
Right. So, no further ado, let's welcome Miss Kenya Madison. She's the Senior Director of Healthier Delray Beach.
Healthier Delray. And always looking, look how cute you are. I mean, really, not only is she cute in green, but she's just cute in general. Woo, how are you, beautiful girl? Welcome
the bag
back.
and everything.
I know.
Amanda, you love my bag.
I love your bag.
It's gonna get its own.
Yeah. Ooh, she even got her chair.
Yes.
How are you, beautiful
I gotta get up
girl?
there. Can you hold that for me?
I know, I had a hard time too, I'm not gonna lie.
I can't.
And it
see-
doesn't
I
even
can't see
spin.
with the skirt. work.
And you got those cool shades on, which make it a little tricky.
Thank you.
So for people who don't know about healthier Delray Beach, shame on them, but they're about to find out. Can you let them know, like, what is this all about?
All right, so Healthier Delray Beach is Healthier Delray Beach is a community-led, community-driven initiative focused on behavioral health. We started with, just small community events in the early years to just get the word out. We pop up that blue tent with the big pineapple on it. I'm pretty sure everybody's seen that big pineapple blue tent. But it really was to just engage community and get people talking to each other, talking about the things that maybe they needed, things that they were going through. But what we did was just kind of bring community together and have people focus on themselves in a way that, they don't normally get the permission to. Like, talk to your family, check in with each other.
Yeah.
Ask, check on your strong friends.
I think that is a big one that a lot of times people don't think about. I have a lot of strong friends, and I didn't realize sometimes that, they assume, or myself even, everyone assumes you're okay because you're always have this. But sometimes it's the strong ones that are struggling and no one asks if they're okay.
Right, no,
and I've seen it happen far too many times with some of my friends that you are like, they've got that together and they're really on the struggle bus and nobody asks the question. So having that open dialogue, I think, is so important because you don't know whose life you might be changing by just asking the question of how are you today? And meaning it.
And waiting for the answer.
Yes.
Ask someone, how are you? And wait for the answer. And if you don't know what to say or do, point them in the right direction. There's a ton of ways.
I truly think, like, even when you come to people and say, how are you doing? I think it's just so robotish of us. It's just a nice thing to do, but you're never really listening to that answer or listening to how they're
doing. It's just
hey, how you doing? What's going on? You didn't just keep on going. But it's great to wait for the answer. So it's good that you say that. And when it comes to mental health, I think if there's a person on this earth that say they haven't dealt with a mental health issue, something is really wrong.
Yes, they're a robot or an alien. Robot or alien. That's it.
And I think that we all go through certain points or certain things in our life, and it's great to have somebody to really lean on or somebody to really go to. So it's great to have those people call and check up on you or whoever it may be. So if you have a family member, a friend, or cousin, send a text message, give a call or something. It may put a smile on their face and may change their day.
So Healthier Delray Beach's purpose is exactly what we just did. Having open conversation and giving people a pathway to say, hey, check on yourself, check on your friends. But the Get Your Green On campaign, because I heard y'all talking about me.
We like you in green. We're very happy that you look good in Green Canyon because it could be really not pleasant for you. If it was like made you look sick and then you have to wear it every day, it would not be so good.
Kenya wears the money.
That's right.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that. But the whole campaign was really started to bring greater awareness to the fact that May is Mental Health Awareness Month. Green is the associated color. And back in 2015, 2016, when we were really talking about it, students said, I don't think people know that. Community said, I don't think people know that. So they said, wouldn't it be cool if we started a movement? People know that October is Breast Cancer Awareness and pink is the associated color and you look gorgeous in pink.
Thank you.
But we said, yeah, we could do that. We can start a global wave. We can do something. And now everywhere you turn, of course, collectively, people are talking about mental awareness because folks are struggling and having a way to get support, get solutions, get the things that you need is just like a kind thing to do for humanity.
Absolutely.
So if I can, be out here wearing green for the month of May, and last year we added the orange for unity because we have grown the Get Your Green On campaign. More than 6,000 partners, cities, municipalities. Yes. So
6,000.
Yeah, people.
That is a big number.
So the green wave.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm really excited about that. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. I just keep saying
No, but that's an appropriate statement, and I think you've given people a platform and telling them it's okay to share how you're feeling, because I think still in this year, there's so much around mental health that people like don't want to talk about, and they're scared to talk about, and they think it's taboo to talk about, but it's not, because you can save so many lives, but just by having these conversations and opening up to other people, or telling someone when you're not okay, and having a resource to do it.
How can somebody get involved?
Yeah.
So if they want to get involved with the campaign, what can they do to really support, the campaign itself?
Okay. Thank you.
And they don't have to be here to do it, but
No.
go ahead.
You can do it from afar.
It's a global campaign. So if you have a search engine, you can type in "Get Your Green On," and there's a website. Thank you to Birth of 22 United for Bright Futures. They host the Get Your Green On website. Ton of amazing resources there. Go to the Get Your Green On, www.getyourgreenon.com. There are resources there, the history of the Get Your Green On campaign, photographs, things that are happening daily. Tomorrow is the Wear Green, post your pictures using the hashtags, but we're going to carry this throughout the year. Last year we launched the Get Your Green On 365 hashtags too. So, this is not something that we're just talking about in May. This is not anything that we're just bringing greater awareness to in May. It's all year round. And tomorrow especially, I'm inviting everybody to the Arts Warehouse. We're having the Fashion Art Ball 2.0 curated by Dion Jefferson.
He's wonderful.
Amazing.
Wonderful.
He allowed me to be here in his absence today.
Aww. Well, he knew that we were in good hands.
I promised I would tell people to come to the event, but no.
So what is for people who don't know about the Fashion Ball, what exactly is that?
Okay, so the Fashion Art Ball is what I keep calling the Delray Beach Met Gala.
Yes.
It really is an opportunity to have art and fashion and awareness kind of intersect. And so Dion uses fashion to express emotion. He uses fashion to express resiliency and healing. And community and students have submitted art pieces as well that reflect the same. Community healing and resiliency is the theme.
That's beautiful.
And we are all mental health heroes. So we have a superhero theme. So we'll be at the Arts Warehouse tomorrow from 5 to 9. Gallery walk.
Do you need a ticket to come, or how do you? Eventbrite. Okay. Are there tickets still available? Because last year
Art Ball.
You couldn't get in last year. Jamel and I tried. It was
We're
sold out.
Peeping through windows.
Is there any space available, or is everybody sold out?
Go on Eventbrite.
Right, she's not telling you. You better go look right now, because there might be one left.
If you're watching right
if
now,
you're lucky.
This is what you should do. In addition to Googling Get Your Green On, you should also Google Fashion Art Ball and then click on Eventbrite and make sure you get your ticket, because I cannot guarantee that I will be able to.
Don't use her name to get in. Don't use her name to get in. She cannot.
I can't make any promises. No promises.
You know what? I have to say this will be an awesome event.
It will be.
The creativity behind it and what it really stands for, I think it'll be really dope. So people really go out and get your tickets for this event. Also go to the website, getyourgreenon.com to learn more about the Healthier Delray Beach initiatives and things of that nature. I just want to say thank you for coming on and sharing your energy with us this morning.
Thank you for having us. Thank you for having me. Thank you for having Healthier Delray Beach.
Right.
And all of our partners, we appreciate it.
And thank you for all that you do. We appreciate you and your bag.
Well, you're welcome.
That needed some
I have
front row.
this.
Oh,
That's for you.
thank you. Perfect.
Thank you.
Mucho gracias.
So cute. All right, I'm gonna put it like this so it's still represented.
So you all have to wear your shirts tomorrow.
Okay.
Pictures.
You got it.
Yes.
We need to take a cool picture.
I know, right?
We gotta find the right spot in town.
Is there a hashtag Get Your Green On?
Hashtag Get Your Green On. Let me come back. Hashtag Get Your Green On.
Yes.
Hashtag GYGO 2023. Hashtag GYGO 365. And there's the website, Get Your Green On.
That is a lot to remember, but you did it.
It's on the shirt.
You did it.
It's on the shirt.
Just read the back of the shirt.
Take a selfie and get somebody to take a picture.
That's
of
right.
You got it.
All right,
Thank you very
bye.
much.
Thank you. Good thing
Thanks
we
for
got
having me.
Bye. Good thing we got some good photographers over here that can help us take our photo today. We're looking at you.
Well,
Even.
there's been this move, especially across the country, especially with say social media. A lot of times, people that's really going through something.
Yeah.
If you follow them on social media, they're giving you a hint, they giving you a clue that they're struggling with something. And I say I go back to the young lady that shot up the school up in. I know it's been so many of them so far, but I think it was in Tennessee. The day before, she posted something on social media, and one of her best friends seen it and started trying to call helplines and was trying to get her help before this unfortunate incident took place. And it's timing just wasn't there. Like she was just a couple minutes off before people can really get to her.
Yeah.
But I think let's pay attention to social media. Let's pay attention to our friends. Let's pay attention to our family.
Make sure people are okay.
Because there's a cry for help, you know, and let's be there to just reach out and help. And be a listening ear or whatever it may be, a shoulder for them to lean on, whenever we can.
And listen to what people are telling you.
Totally agree.
Because a lot of times it's
the truth.
being stated right to you, and you don't realize.
Far back, long ago, everybody just said, "Oh man, they so crazy. What they talking about, man?
Yeah.
Crazy. You know, nothing going on."
Now you better listen.
Look deep into it.
I agree.
Totally
well,
agree.
make sure.
Yes.
Get your green on.
Get your green on.
So we have another familiar face about town here coming on next.
Probably has been to every
restaurant in the greater South Florida area, and knows everybody at every restaurant when they walk in the door.
Yes, I totally agree.
So do you want to introduce
Let's
them?
bring on Shaina. She's the founder of Take a Bite out of Boca
and beyond. Hi, beautiful. How are you? So good to see you. I love you got your green on.
I know. I didn't even know it was green day, but I.
Yes, you did it. She did. She knew.
She's consciously.
She did. Well, I mean, everything we said about you is true. There isn't a restaurant I don't think that you haven't been to.
There's probably a couple, but
there are.
It's not
they just
many.
opened today.
Someone asked
yes,
me.
Exactly.
Someone asked me that recently. They're like, "Where haven't you eaten in Delray?" And it was a struggle. I came up with an answer.
You did. Well, you better try it so that way you can't say it.
I have to check it out.
You're like, nope. I've been to all of them.
It's really hard, especially in Delray because I live here.
Yes.
So I live right here downtown. So walk everywhere, and I've pretty much been. Everywhere.
And you were one of the first people I met when I moved here.
Yes.
Because at that point was the first time you were doing food tours.
Oh yeah.
And when we had old Artist Alley. Oh gosh, I'm making myself sound real old.
Yeah,
and
when,
you would come.
There'd be like the on the streets. I mean, we're going back 10 years.
I know. I've been here 11 now. Isn't that crazy?
Been here almost 12.
Oh, thank you, Sarah.
So then we moved here almost around the same time.
Yeah.
And then met not too long.
Exactly. And really, you told me about all these great restaurants to try, and I tried them. And I think it's so important. What happened? What'd I do now? What'd I do now? He's guys, every time he laughs at me, there's a problem because he's up to no good.
I don't know what you're laughing at.
See? The two of us, we're like, what happened? We don't know. But yeah, and it's so interesting because, Jamel and I were talking about this earlier. I was like, you walk into a restaurant with Shaina, she knows the people who work there, the people who are there. I mean, you do this. You really, your passion shows.
I'm immersed in the community. I mean, a lot of my friends joke you can't go out with me without me stopping every 5 seconds to talk to someone on the street because I just know everybody in the area, and it's. I mean, it's fun.
So for anybody out there who doesn't know you, can you give us a little bit of your backstory and what is Take a Bite Out of Boca and Beyond?
Sure. So Take a Bite Out of Boca it started as solely a food blog. I started it in 2011 when I moved here from New Jersey because I was bored and have a background in journalism, so I do write. So it started out just kind of talking about restaurants, and I did a lot of recipes as in the beginning too because I would cook with my grandmother. I don't like to cook anymore. I just like to go out and have other people cook.
Well, there's so many good options here, Shaina. You don't even need to cook at home when you live here.
I don't really cook anymore. It's very rare. And over time, I kept getting people reaching out, asking for recommendations for other things. Hotels, where do I stay when I'm visiting? Where do I get my nails done? Where do I get my hair done? Where do I go for a massage? Well, where do I shop? Where do I, So it kind of evolved over time, and now it's just a full lifestyle brand. So, everything from spas and hotels. I do a little bit of travel here and there, but very much focused on local small businesses in the area. And Boca, Delray is my terrain. So.
I love it.
And when I first moved here, I lived in Boca.
Yes.
So that's where the
Where the Boca came from.
Eventually,
Yes.
I decided to redo my logo and I added the and beyond because then it sort of expanded, and I travel a lot, so kind of opens my...
Absolutely.
I know a lot of Delrayans was going to ask you.
Yeah, why does it say Boca?
Well,
One in particular. You say anything about a bordering town, and he is ready to fight. He is very loyal to this town,
Well,
guys.
if you go onto my actual website, takeabiteoutofboca.com, it is separated into Take a Bite Out of Boca, Take a Bite Out of Delray. Take a Bite Out of
So we've got our own tab.
So I had it redone.
You can
We
rest easy.
Delray has its own tab. It is its own
Amazing.
thing.
So if there's a business out there that say, you know what, I want to know more about whatever services you provide to the actual business.
Right.
You know, so now it's not all about food. You're doing
She's doing a lot more now.
If you consider yourself part of a lifestyle category, there is definitely a place for us to work together. As you know, social media and influencer marketing is huge now. You know, people are looking to their favorite Instagram people or YouTubers or TikTok for recommendations for things, much more than they're opening up a magazine and looking at an ad. And so basically, when you work with me, you get, I'm an addition to your marketing team, but I am someone with a fresh set of eyes and ears, a new perspective, and I'm someone who is in the community.
And you have those connections.
I live here, I'm a local, so I know what the local community is looking for. So it's just, I'm an extension of your marketing team, but on a very authentic, local level. And I mean, I've worked with Bella Reina Spa here in Delray for 2 years.
Beautiful.
I've done a lot with the Rapoport's restaurant group. They still kind of, I pretty much still consider them a client. It's kind of off and on, but I have been working with them for a long time, and I even actually was their social media manager about, God, I don't even know, 2016 maybe, 2017.
Wow.
I don't even know. Maybe Amber remembers.
It's who knows? It's all 1 year. I don't know what year we're in anymore.
It all just blurs together. But yeah, I freelanced for Rapoport's and was their social media manager and helped. I was kind of Amber's right arm. Helped her a lot with the marketing here. And, so that's why I thought it was really appropriate to be on the Decade 4 show.
Yes, it was perfect.
It comes full circle.
Absolutely.
So businesses in the area can partner with me on social media campaigns, or we can host events together. I'm actually co-hosting an event with Space of Mind.
Awesome.
A fundraiser for their community classroom kitchen. That's June 8th.
Okay.
You can find information about that on my social media and also on Space of Minds. That's a really cool community.
They do a great job.
But it's when I toured it, I was like, this is amazing.
It's unbelievable what Allie's built there. Unbelievable.
Totally agree.
I wish I had something like that. Very, very cool. So that'll be a fun event. Partnering on events, things like that.
And now you have a podcast.
Yeah, I was going to say, we've expanded.
Yes.
So now there's even more opportunities for restaurants in particular to get exposure. So it's called Take a Bite Out of South Florida. And it's going to be all food.
Okay.
We're just fun, light, casual conversations talking about food, because people can sit and talk about food for hours.
Oh yeah, we can. We can. We can every Wednesday.
You can talk about everything. It's just fun. I don't want it to be heavy. I just want it to be something you can listen to on your way to work and laugh and also be like, oh, that restaurant sounds good. So I just launched it. The first episode came out last week. I brought on Michael Mayo, who is award-winning food critic. He heads up the Let's Eat South Florida Facebook group and Best of Delray, that app. So we talked about a ton of restaurants from a lot of Miami and further south restaurants. We talked a little bit about Delray, and I recorded an episode with Katt and Amber from Decade 4.
Amazing.
So go subscribe, because that episode comes out next week.
So where can people find your podcast?
Apple Podcasts, Spotify,
everywhere that they listen to podcasts. Okay.
Just search Take a Bite Out of South Florida. I'm also running a contest right now.
Ooh.
If you go and leave me a glowing review on Apple Podcasts, you will be entered to win $100 to Deck 84.
Yum! Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah. So
that's pretty easy homework. You get to listen to a podcast about food, write a review, and then you could win $100 to come here. I know, we got it.
Exactly.
Sorry guys, we're done with the show.
Everybody watching right now needs to just go onto Apple Podcasts, leave a quick review.
Yeah.
But it has to be a good one. If you leave a bad review, you are not entered.
I don't like that restaurant. No. And
You're
she's
canceled.
Well, you know what I think. I think this is a perfect segue into bringing on our.
I think so
our
too.
other guests.
I did that on
We're
purpose.
definitely going to keep you here. So I want to bring on Katt and also Amber. From Deck 84, and also Amber is actually the director of marketing.
Come
for
on
Rapoport
in, the
Restaurant
famous
Group.
Amber we were just
Yes.
speaking about.
Yes.
Welcome. Oh, we haven't seen you in a minute.
No, you guys were here around a year ago.
Around a year ago.
Yes. I remember
Yeah.
that creme brulee. Oh my
And
God.
that
Yeah,
and at
I
that
know.
time,
Oh, it's really
this
good.
interior looked completely
That's what
different.
I was looking at when I
We were
walked in.
just
Yeah.
talking about in the last
The
last
tile,
time
I
you guys were
love
here.
that
Yes.
tile.
You also looked different because you were probably pregnant.
Yes.
Yeah, a small little baby.
Yeah.
Had a baby and we've done renovations.
Yes, so double babies.
Yeah, so I think we completed the renovations at the end of 2022. Obviously, those things take longer. We wanted
Yep.
to do it in the summer. It took until the end of the
Of
year.
course.
But everything got done, and everything from the ceiling to the
It
floors,
looks
the
incredible.
bathrooms, the tiles.
It's like a
the
whole
I
new
know it's
life.
it's more
Love
light
the
in here
colors.
now. It's
Yes.
lighter.
It's lighter, it's brighter, it's
Yes.
bold. It's beautiful. I love it.
Yeah.
And it just really brightens up and makes it look a lot more
Yeah.
fresh. And in addition, we added a sushi bar, which is
Right.
right behind you guys.
Yum. And it's
And
gorgeous.
With that, we started a sushi program in February of this
Mm-hmm.
year. So we took a little bit to ramp up finding the right chef, which
You
is Chef Katt back there finishing
found-
up some of her stuff.
Hi. So great.
So we launched with maybe, I don't know, like 5 or so rolls.
Okay.
And it was Thursday through Sunday. Now we're Wednesday through Sunday, so still building.
Okay.
Still trying to build that team.
Yeah.
But now we have about like 15 items on our sushi menu. So if you come
That's
in, we have-
fabulous.
and it's everything from sushi rolls to we have crudos, we have crab ragu nachos, like just really different stuff. So it's not,
He's running.
I just
He's
want you to
running.
finish. I just
He's
want you to
going
finish the
running.
interview.
He can't wait.
Chef, why don't you come up?
I was coming to. I was coming to
Show
see
off
you
your
guys.
He's hungry, poor guy.
I was coming to
He's
help.
real hungry.
It's so good. It's
Do
so
you?
pretty.
Wow. Oh, you aren't kidding.
Those are the crab ragu nachos.
Oh my God.
Amazing.
That is insane.
You want to hold one?
Oh my gosh, and it
Yeah,
smells
I'll
so
try
good.
This is
Oh my gosh, this smells and looks incredible.
Yes.
So are these your favorites, Chef?
Yeah, so these are 3 of my favorite
Okay.
things. The crab rangoon nachos are actually one of the newer items
So good.
on the menu. So we do like wonton chips. We make like a crab salad that's got like lots of pickled ginger, roasted garlic, a little bit of spicy mayo with a little bit of wasabi infused in there as well. And then for like that cream cheese aspect, we do a yuzu and ginger crema. Yuzu is a Japanese style of lime. So it's like a little bit more floral. It's got a little bit of extra depth to it as well. And then a passion fruit sweet chili sauce as well on that.
Passion.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Here, let me hold. You can dig into a couple bites.
Stop.
there.
This is
Yes.
crazy.
Yeah, go
Thank you. Okay, I will.
This one right here, this
Yeah,
is
what
our
is
Deck
this?
84 roll. That's our signature roll here. So we have a little bit of
I'm gonna fling it on.
rice and our nori, so rice is on the outside.
Okay.
Some spicy tuna mix.
Guys, this is not gonna go
struggling
well.
over here.
I'm gonna drop it on him.
We can get
I'm gonna
food,
drop
it's
it
no
on
problem.
him.
It's okay.
I need like a.
use your
fingers.
hands.
Yeah, just use your hands.
Go ahead. I'll get
That's
it. You
how-
go.
That's how you're
You
supposed
go.
to eat sushi anyway.
I already
your
destroyed that
fingers.
one, Chef. I'm sorry. I didn't do you justice.
Do not
Wait.
apologize.
Okay,
Just
alright.
enjoy it and you'll be fine.
Oh my gosh, as I fling this on both of us, you know we're gonna be covered in this.
That's all
You're
right.
gonna get to work and they're like, why do you smell like sushi? Well, you see, I filmed my show
Watch the video.
and had sushi flung on me today. All right. Oh my
So
God, this
house
is really.
to watch
house
you
made
do
spicy tuna mix, cucumber, avocado, cream cheese, and then spicy
You
mayo.
see how her face just.
Lit up.
Lit
Your
up.
face
Oh my God,
lit
it's so
up.
good.
It's like elevated
Here.
spicy tuna roll.
Yes.
I'm doing the same thing. I'm on dirty
Go ahead.
fingers. I
We're
want my
doing
fingers
it.
dirty too.
I know. Like,
there you go.
Get you some
Oh
napkins.
my God, guys.
Yep.
We need 17 of these to go. This is so good.
Yes, you have to try
Have
one
a
of
Delray
these,
day.
though.
That's gonna be messy.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah.
Those
Those
are definitely
good.
messy.
They're gonna be a little
Oh my gosh. Okay. You go
Okay.
for this one first.
Oh wow.
Let's see how you do. Oh, wait, you're
You
losing
gotta
all
get
your goodies.
the
Grab
stuff
it.
on it.
Yeah, you
Grab
gotta
your
get
stuff.
everything.
Get your other
There
hand.
you go.
There we go. Okay.
Oh
hold
my
on.
God, it looks so good.
A little messy.
Nachos are meant to be
It's,
messy.
yeah, it's fun to play with your food, you know.
Oh my God, this is so beautiful. Like, not only was that insane, but like just the presentation is gorgeous and it smells so good from like the second it
tastes
comes
good.
over
Yeah.
here, which you don't really think of sushi and you're like, oh, this smells good. That's not usually comes out of a pasta or something.
Right.
It's a very
But it
distinct
smells
smell,
so
though. Like, when
delicious.
You're like, that sushi smell. I know that smell.
Oh my
This
gosh,
is
this
really
is
good.
beautiful.
Thank you.
Take a bite out of crime.
Uh-huh.
It's good.
Very
really
dainty
good.
about it. Good job.
I know.
I mean, there's so many different flavors in it. I mean, it's just not just I mean, I don't know. It's crazy. I can't even describe
And
it.
I'm the person who loves crab rangoon.
Same.
So like anytime it's on a menu, I'm like, oh, I need that.
Yeah,
This is next level.
I write love letters to crab rangoon.
Same. I'll be part of the fan club with you. I love it. Like my husband laughs. I'm like, oh, if it's on the menu, I'm like, oh, I'm getting it. He's like, but you're also getting pasta. I don't care. Like that's part of it.
So
it has to be there.
This is really good. With the renovations, besides the sushi, what other new things do you have on the menu as well?
I mean, we just released a new menu with a couple new items. Shrimp skewers is a new option, a crispy fish sandwich, a ceviche, scallop
Oh, I
ceviche, which
love
was one of
ceviche.
her additions as well. So there's just a few new items added to the main menu, but we're going to be kind of focusing a lot on those this summer as well, kind of revamping our signature. So come fall, we're really going to have like a nice, So this summer's more about research and development, and then we'll really launch with something.
Well, for people who haven't been here in a minute, and I'm ashamed to say I haven't been here in a minute,
Come check it out.
you better get here fast. I mean, this is insane.
Listen, right now, my
This is
taste buds
insane.
really love me right now. They're just dancing.
Yes.
They're having a party in my mouth right now. I can just feel them bouncing around.
Jamel's like,
Listen.
we need to end the show so we can eat all of this food. But
you
what
guys
else?
didn't even get into
I know.
this one.
Oh,
yeah,
we're
we're
gonna get
coming.
real.
We're
We're gonna get
coming.
real messy in
We're
a minute.
coming.
So, is there anything else that you want people to know about your sushi, about the restaurant, about anything?
Yeah, absolutely. So something that I think is super fun and important about our sushi program here is that we wanted to kind of be a little bit different from the other places on the app.
And you did it.
So you're not going to find things that are
So
like
cool.
only traditional here.
Yeah.
My menu is based on a lot of like international influence, different fusion of different flavors. That just comes from my background of working at a bunch of different restaurants up in Boston. This is my first place that I've worked down here.
Oh, okay. So, how long have you been in Delray then?
Coming up on a year.
Oh, so you're new. Welcome.
Yes, I'm a fresh baby.
Well, we're excited to have
check out
you.
Take
If
a Bite
this
of
is
Boca
what
for
you're
references.
bringing to Delray Beach, we are surely lucky to have stolen you from Boston because this is insane.
And also,
So
we have
good.
the YPAD event coming up on the 31st, which is going to be hosted at Decade 4.
So it's a perfect opportunity if you're under 40 to come and
I think
check
there's
it
only
out.
a few spots left because we do have limited.
I'm like shocked if
space.
there's even any
Get
left,
tickets.
to be honest, because
I
this
think
sounds like
yesterday
a
there
good
was
one.
10, so we'll have to see how many.
It's definitely gonna sell
yeah,
out.
Yeah.
definitely
Get your tickets.
And come try this. I mean, this
No, this
is
is good.
so good.
This is good. So I have to say, thank you also, Shaina.
Thank you
Take
so
a bite out of
much,
Boca and beyond. And thank you guys from Deck 84
Deck
crew.
84.
And while we go ahead and take a bite out of Deck 84, we want you guys to go ahead and have a Delray date. Peace. We love you. We're out. We're going to eat. We're going to grub. Get in my belly.
He's officially lost it.
Invite you to join me at the Delray Beach Chamber of Commerce because here we're all about community. With like-minded people and businesses, the Chamber will help your business grow, and you get to connect with people that will become your best friends. Weekly events give you ample opportunities to learn alongside talented professionals. At the Delray Beach Chamber of Commerce, we are better together. Become a member at delraybeach.com.